Welcome to Rage You Nerds. We are watching a trailer, and we are going to react tonight, and then we will react with a thumbs up or thumbs down based on how we felt the video was. There you go. If you enjoy this stuff, like, comment, subscribe, smash the dingy, let's hit the notification bell, and yeah, we're gonna do this. Cool. And almost kicked David Letterman in the face. And Dave's just like, I'm out. He just walked off. All right, boys. We're watching us a trailer. Rage You Nerds trailer. You know the deal by now if you're on this channel. If not, hey, subscribe and figure out our deal. You'll never guess what our deal is.
Figure out our deal.
What? Whose deal is it anyway?
Tell you what, it's not buy one, get one.
Kinda,
For that, go to our OnlyFans.
Yeah. We call it all cankles. All right.
All cankles.
This is that trailer that I was talking about.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Nope.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger? That doesn't make sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm.
Oh
Turn
gosh,
it
I
off.
didn't change your screen.
Now!
Seems like a bad vibe. I don't guess. Well,
She
I don't
was
guess
sending.
there's an. Okay, yeah.
She was sending messages to the quantum realm and they got sucked in. Better get sucked in than sucked off. Am I right? No, I'm wrong. All your favorite characters.
It's a secret universe beneath ours.
What are you
Wait,
so afraid of?
wait. Here it comes.
There's something I never told you.
Here it comes.
This place. It isn't what you think.
Show him. Bill Murray.
I can get you home. And give you more time. If you help me. So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Well,
I'm just so gosh diddly dang jazzed that Bill Murray's in the frickin' MCU. That sounds so awkward and weird that it doesn't make sense, but he is. All right. So how we do this format, for a reminder for anyone that needs the reminder, and Frot Relic says, I see TJ's dog is making an appearance on stream. TJ's dog is actually an Easter egg in many of our streams, if you look close enough.
He's the unofficial 5th member of the Rage
So,
Nerds.
we are going to go in order. TJ, Jared, myself, we're going to offer our reaction to this trailer that we just watched, and then after that discussion, or round of discussion, we will then provide a thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the quantum realm to let you know how we feel about this. So, TJ, you're up first. How you feeling about Quantumania coming out in February?
Honestly, given how disappointing the last several MCU movies were, I don't quite know how I feel about this one just yet. That being said, like it's cool seeing the Ghostbusters being a part of the MCU. At least 1/4 of them. It's just visually, it kind of looks like what they're doing with like Guardians of the Galaxy, because it's like it's obviously not on Earth.
Yeah.
It's in the quantum realm. Just like Guardians of the Galaxy is just several other planets and so many different creatures and species and everything. So I mean, I think that's neat. I kind of, the whole Bill Murray thing, it's one of those things that it's kind of like, if I were a huge MCU fan and we're just dying to wait, for the movies to come out and all I really needed was a teaser trailer and nothing more, having something like that, I almost feel like could have just been something like to pop up in the movie, just have him rumored to be in the movie. And then boom, he shows up in the movie, makes, an even bigger splash, so to speak. So
Jared, how you feel about Into the Quantumania?
I feel like I kind of see where TJ's going, but I also feel like a lot of the things that were done between now, not all of them, but a lot of things that were done between now and Endgame were kind of like, I don't want to say throwaway pieces, but like, hey, let's see if we can't keep the thing going. Because I don't really think the last Doctor Strange was as good as it could have been. I think they really could have done more with Wanda, and I guess they could go back and do stuff that happened between then. And same thing with I feel like there's some I think there's going to be one more Spider-Man movie, though I don't know if it's actually confirmed or not. But the like She-Hulk and some of the other ones are kind of like I feel like someone were there to kind of like, all right, let's just kind of keep it going. Let's keep it going. This gets back to Avengers things, and I think that's a lot of where that hype came from. Not so much necessarily Ant-Man, although, Ant-Man has it's a kind of own little thing, because it's like, it's going to be kind of funny. It's going to be kind of serious. Everybody's going to excel in it, and they're going to do a great job. And it's probably going to, like, at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, let me try that again. At the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, I was kind of like, I got a lot of questions, but damn, that was good. There was a lot of things going on there when you get in, to the quantum realm and stuff like that. Same way with even with Endgame going into the quantum realm. But I do like the fact that they're introducing that, not introducing it, but like getting more, involved in that, because I think there could be a story there. They found all these things when they went down there. Now they've figured out a way to kind of be able to somewhat control it to where they can go in and out and etc. So I'm pretty excited, and I feel like I'm gonna be the odd man out on this one, but like Bill Murray in it just kind of is like I'm curious to see what that's gonna be, because if it's like Zombieland, Bill Murray can get up on stage and the next thing you know, something he takes him out, So I'm gonna reserve judgment for that. I am excited to see what he's got to bring to the table, but I'm probably gonna watch it just because it is what it is.
Yeah. So in light of what TJ said about Bill Murray, how you might want to hold that off, I kind of agree with that. That's kind of where my thought was originally. And the more I think about it, I think I also come to the opinion that there's probably, there is the lingering issue that Bill Murray recently got in trouble on set of that movie that Aziz Ansari was filming or whatever. So they're probably wanting to not play too much, because actually the D23 trailer I think that was released has Bill Murray doing a talking role, has actually words coming out of his mouth instead of getting cut off before he actually talks. Part of me feels like maybe Marvel doesn't want to be big timed by Bill Murray. Like, they don't want to make Bill Murray the focus point, because he is going to be basically just a cameo, right? He isn't going to be a long lingering character. He'll probably have a moment within one of the acts where he's probably the jerky guy, and then by the end of it, he's beaten up or killed or whatever, and he gets Zombieland, like what Jared was saying. I see that's probably going to happen, right? Bill Murray just doesn't strike me as a person that's ready to be gung-ho about Marvel. In fact, he just likes the director, right? He likes the director. He's like, I think there's a quote that's like, I liked his movie, bring it on. Like, it was a good movie. He's a nice guy. He asked me to do it, and I said yes. Okay, there you go. That's all he wanted to do. He's just paying a favor to someone. Otherwise, he doesn't give a rat's ass about comics or the books or the nerds. It's Bill Murray, all right? You take it or leave it. Seth Green, you asshole, complaining about Bill Murray and your childhood trauma. Shut up! If he threw you in a trash can, deal with it. So, I'm excited for this because, one, it's Paul Rudd. Find me a movie that Paul Rudd did that isn't Halloween 3 that you just don't like, and I would still argue that you probably like Paul Rudd in Halloween 3. Like, he's not unlikable in it. It's just that the rest of the movie's garbage around him. So Paul Rudd just is a ageless vampire human being that is just awesome to watch. There's not a lot of people. I've seen voices complain on the social media sphere, which is just what social media is now, about the recasting of Scott Lang's daughter. So that isn't the original actress playing his daughter Cassie. So there is kind of this notion of, well, you know, who gets upset? Like, who cares? Like, who cares, right? I didn't invest.
It's definitely not the original one because she's like 10.
Yeah. So it's not the original. It's not the original actress. But at the same time, I don't care. Like, I'm not invested in this because of that character. I don't even know what that character's name is supposed to be, other than her real name is Cassie. But like, what's her? She's gonna be Hornet, like Wasp, Cricket. Like, I don't know, and I don't care. I don't really care. That's not why I'm watching this. I'm watching this for Paul Rudd and for the true nerd in me. I'm ready to see what Kang the Conqueror does. So we've seen Jonathan Majors play a version of Kang at least once. For those of you that watched the Loki miniseries, or Loki Season 1 on the Disney Plus. But we haven't seen Kang the Conqueror. This is going to be our first iteration of the variant that is going to go by that moniker. And I'm interested to see, because there is a movie slated for 2025 or 2024 that's called The Avengers Kang Dynasty. So whatever happens, it's going to unleash unholy hell on the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I'm ready to see, am I going to have to hate Ant-Man because he unintentionally brought forth the Conqueror? Or is it just going to be Paul Rudd getting into shit? Because that's what Paul Rudd characters do, man. He's at Walmart just trying to get some iced cream and some Twinkies after failing to seal the deal on a date with a lovely lady at the local Chinese restaurant after their kid got arrested in Ghostbusters Afterlife, and then he gets tangled up with a demon dog. So I'm interested to see, is he going to get tangled up with a demon dog that happens to be a conqueror of all realms, Kang? I'm excited. I'm just excited because there is a chance that this is the first time in all, because Phase 4 just hasn't felt connected. It just doesn't feel like there's any rhyme or reason to it. It just feels like things are happening. And this is going to be maybe the first movie that we get in a long while where it's like, oh, this could be laying the groundwork for what's next. As opposed to, here's something that happened, we're not going to talk about it anymore. Shut up.
Nothing to see here.
Spit money. All right, boys. Front Relic said Halloween 6. Halloween 3 is the witch one. Is he not in the Season of the Witch? I thought he was in Season of the Witch.
No, he's not in Season of the Witch. I had to look that up.
Oh, he's in Halloween 6. My God, he's in Halloween 6. How many Halloween movies are there?
Do you see what I'm talking about now?
Jesus Christ!
I think after 6, I think there's Halloween H2O.
H2O.
And then there's another Halloween.
Well, listen, Halloween 6, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, it was a crap movie, and whichever one had Paul Rudd in it, you liked Paul Rudd, you just didn't like maybe the rest of the movie. That's all you really need to know. Whatever number you want to put next to the Halloween doesn't change the fact. But thank you, Front Relic. Again, Front Relic's basically our he's our fact checker. He's our Snopes. He's our Snopes that I actually like. All right, here we go. We're gonna do thumbs up, thumbs down. TJ, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because unlike some of the internet, I do like the recasting choice for the kid. And I don't know. Part of me thinks that like they're gonna kill off Paul Rudd's character in this movie.
Oh God.
Or Kang's gonna kill him off, and then the kid's gonna be like, it's gonna be Ant Girl or whatever.
She can't be an ant. She's the daughter. All right, continue. Sorry. Sorry.
But either way, thumbs up.
Sorry, Jared.
I hope TJ is so wrong because, like, after Endgame, I experienced so much trauma that if we take another one, I might have to go back to not watching Marvel, which is what I did for years without the trauma. And then I was like, hey, I got to get caught up on these, and I got it. Trauma. So for me though, thumbs up. Hell yes.
I believe on TikTok, Jared, they call it emotional damage.
What the hell?
So I'm giving a thumbs up and a Bill Murray thumbs up. Good job, Bill. Way to swallow whatever pride you have as a self-respecting actor that goes in all those weird Wes Anderson movies to bog yourself down in the muck and the mire of the MCU with us heathens. We appreciate you, Bill.
Bill, if you ever want to come on the show and talk about it, you're always welcome.
Yeah. I mean, you show up to random people's wedding. You could show up to our stream. I'm not going to be upset.
Sure.
But I am legit excited to see where this goes. I think that there's a lot of implications. I am curious to see if this just is a domino that ticks. And what I honestly hope, because Jared, you talked about it a little bit, and TJ, the whole fact that Ant-Man could die, and because we still have the multiverse and all this other crap around it, he could die and come back. Like, that's the reality. I know people hate that because it makes death cheap, but at the same time, it's a comic book property. Death is cheap.
Also, what better way to introduce this villain that you're about to have an Avengers movie on, other than to kill one of the Avengers to start him off with?
To basically kill the last legitimate Avenger left.
You're about to not have any Avengers left.
And keep in mind, too, the MCU is definitely heading away from that original Avengers lineup, and they're getting into the younger Avengers kinds of storylines with, you have Ant Kid, and then the Marvels,
Lieutenant America.
Well, that
Oh, the Marvels with
Sergeant
Captain Marvel,
America.
Miss Marvel, and Photon.
Yeah, little Marvel, I guess. The one that had the series about, and instead of the new Hawkeye, and all these younger people that they're going to start building these new Avengers on.
Yeah, it's the Marvel babies. They'll make your dreams come true. Ooh.